As we left off, so we're heading for Shaka, the Sanctuary Temple, the Sanctuary Saga, and the Virgo Temple. It was guarded by the gold saint, Virgo Shaka. They find themselves utterly overwhelmed, victim of the godlike power of his cosmos. No. Every now and then I get a little bit confused and go, where the heck is Hyoga right now? Pegasus! Hashikana! I am Shaka, the man closest to the gods. By the way, my goodness was the first voice actor they had for the Netflix dub so bad. I mean, not necessarily the voice actor's fault, but the voice and what they were trying to do with them just did not work. Like, I could 100% have voiced Shaka more fitting than the first dub of the Netflix dub. I'm going to make you pay for hurting my brother and friends. Actually, it's all your brothers. Land a hit on a mid-air opponent at least 5 times. Special move. Finish with a special move. What if I should really try these? Go now to the other world. Oh shit. Okay. Good momentum. Oh shit. Cannot be. Oh my god. His nose is gone. Oh no. Oh no. Spam time? Oh, come on. I guess it has too big of a wind up. I can't use it. Guard break! Yeah! I realized you can guard break really by just practicing a bit ago. Oh right, I didn't finish with a special move. That's fine. Shaka, all that power you wield. Why have you joined the Grand Popes in his wicked plans? Shouldn't you realize the Grand Pope's true colors by now? Or perhaps you've always known. Actually, I think nobody knew aside from the 3. Ensign Shaka. I can always tell if he is good or evil. The Grand Pope that I perceive is for good. Well, sometimes. You've been to hell before. Iki, it appears I made a mistake. I shouldn't have sent you down to the underworld. Iki, I will cut off all 6 of your senses. I will defeat you so completely. I think in the manga, he actually just cut off his 5 senses. In the 7th sense, in the 6th sense, he just figured, I better do this. He also had his cloth destroyed in the anime ending. Oh, there it is. It's messed up now. But he always had cool underclothes. By the way, can anybody hear an echo? So I can try to fix it. Alright, and Shun woke up. Never forget, like everybody else was knocked down and out, but Shun was the first one to get up. This cosmos is expanding. I can still complete it. Finish with special move. I can try to do that. Oh. Who has seen the pits of hell? Go now to the other world. Yo, let's go. Oh no. Oh, he's spamming. Oh no. Shit. Get this. There we go. Oh. His special move is the mic thing. That's interesting. I have failed at this. Low C. What? I finished off with a special move. Oh, they probably made the normal special. Alright, that's an ultimate. I should have finished with a special. Oh, now I understand. You're the one who taught me. What? Stripping your cosmos by Ruby, your 6 senses. That was the sense of one sight. Shaka, like all the cosmos of my 6 senses. Now it burns even hotter than your own. It cannot be. Deliberately had me use this dancing wheel? Well, he never heard of that technique, but I'm sure it worked out like that. A man whose power are nearly godlike. Now, Shaka. Gotcha. Throwing away your life to beat your foe. What value is there in winning like that? Farewell, Shun. Kamikaze, biatch.
人間がもし生まれ変われるなんてことが本当にできるのなら、この次に生まれ変わってきた時も、お前とはまた兄と弟だ。必ずな。シュン。兄さん。
I will say, the more and more I look at that, like Shaka had like way more than enough time to stop him from getting behind him like that. Like, that's the only kind of odd part about that. Like, what probably would have made that better if he actually got up originally behind Shaka. That would have made, and then said how he's able to do that. That would have made more sense. Then again, Seiya was able to do that against Thanatos, so maybe these bronze just can really sneak up on you. Oh, now I understand. Oh yeah, he was still in shock. Okay, I think I actually understand something that I never actually understood before, is why Hyoga wasn't with them and how he actually got above the temple, the Virgo temple. He was with, he got there via another dimension. Oh, they introduced the Libra weapons. Ever since ancient times, the Libra Saints have been called upon to judge whoever. So that is the reason why. Right? Thanks, the Sword Master. I have you there in no time. Then once again. You did it. You saved the Iceman from ice. How ironic. And now on to Milo.
この天下級まで登ってきただけでも大したものだ。だがブロンズセイントはこの二人の他にまだ何人かいたはずだ。バカな、お前はキムナスの氷河。氷河蘇ったのか。
I actually somewhat forgot how this works because it's changed for the anime and manga, but I believe I guess it was Pisces is the one that was sent to kill the warriors on Andromeda Island, and he sunk the island. I think that's how it went. I ran here holding up my husband. Sure, take Shun and go ahead. Confident Hyoga. Even after he's been doing not a whole lot to help, actually. Win without being thrown, guard against your opponent, attacks 15 times. I can do the guard first. Hyoga feels kind of wild, but I like it. Oh snap. Okay, I need Mim to actually win here. Oh shit. Holy crap. There we go. Okay, that was a pretty bad opening. I mean, Hyoga's track record is beating Hydra and his dark counterpart. Truly powerful race. That is a good point. Because he wasn't even all that impressive against Minor. I guess later on he did defeat Isaac. Isaac is pretty strong. I give him that. Isaac is strong. And he did a power struggle with Poseidon's Trident, and that was a cool moment. Damn. Take it. Oof. So close to finishing this. Oh yeah. Knocked him out of bounds. Quiet. Oh, wind without being thrown, so I got that. I told you that the force isn't enough against me. Why don't you look at your own body? He didn't even see it. He didn't even see it.
スカーレットニードルでサソリ座の分析を。スカーレットニードルは相手の体にサソリ座の星を表す15の真空の針を突き立てる技。そして最後のアンタレスを打ち込めば、その相手は確実に死ぬ。ならばその前に見ろ、あなたを倒さねば。いい加減にしないかよ。君には神の気持ちがわからんのか。神は天秤級で君の実力と決意の強さ、セブンセンシズに目覚めることができるか試した。しかし君は甘さを捨てきれなかった。神は最後の情けで君を氷の棺に閉じ込めたのだ。仮死状態からいつか蘇
And I
る
escaped
日
the
も来
tomb.
よう。
Well, I was saved. Cameos.
そうだったのか。神に免じて命だけは助けている。
The herd is actually
数日も
pronounced
すれば
Camus,
再び五感も戻ってくるだろう。
but I read it as Camus. Myro. They call him Myro here. I wonder if they call him Myro in the dub. I forget.
一人だけ生き延びて何になる。この氷河にとって今この時代に
In
生
the
きている
time
こと
and
に
place,
価値
an
があるのだ。
important reason.
辛くと
And no matter how hard the struggle,
熱い血潮を
I
分
feel
け合った
nothing
素晴ら
but
しい
joy
奴らと
to walk the
同
same
じ
path,
時を歩んでいるとい
to
うことが
fight
喜びなの
alongside
だ。
my great friends. Very shonen.
たとえ五感すべて
Friendship
失われ
and
ようと
brothers.
この命尽きるまで戦いはやめん。このキグナスの翼がある限り、
70 lasers on Hyoga. Once
このミロが制してみせる。
put 17th, the cats will have you.
命を賭
Alright,
して戦
I'm
う
about to send Milo to the streets.
何かしたのか。氷河の真の戦軍を認めたのか。
Oh snap. I perhaps need to utilize that side step more. Oh snap. Screw you, buddy. Eat it. Thunder! I see the game decided to turn down the dancing. I remember that one time Milo was female. That was weird. Oh yeah, Legend of Sanctuary. Out of here.
男だ。最後まで自分の立場で戦い抜くのみ。俺の闘気ではダメだというのか。
Mario is defeated. Ooh, I'm gonna see my way to victory.
今日君が望んだ通り正々堂々と戦って死ねて本望だろう。
Nani?
15の星が闘気となって打ち込まれている。俺がアンタレスを打ち込む間に急所である
Wait, what did he just do
15
to
の
him?
生命点をゴールドクロス
If
を
I
ま
didn't
と
have
っ
my
てい
gold
なければ
cloth on,
絶命していた
I
の
would
は
have been the
俺の
one
方だ
to have died here. That's kind of impressive for him. So I guess pretty much all saints know that they can hit the vital points in the body.
あくまでも全身のために使おうというのか。このブロンズセイントたちが守る木戸沙織こそ本当のアテナなのか。だとしたら俺たちは今血止めの新王点をついた。これで止血とともに五感も少しは回復する。
Goodbye, brother.
俺の命を助けた。見てみたくなったからよ。君たちがどこまでいけるのか。この戦いの行方をな。
Still lost like 90% of your blood, but you'll walk out of it. Yes, that's typical Saint Seiya. The Palace of Sagittarius. I think this is mostly just cutscenes.
聖夜たちが陣馬級への道を進む頃、アテナが密かに持
The
ち込んでいた
Sagittarius gold cloth suddenly shined brightly and flew to its home palace.
共鳴する
That's kind of
12体のゴールド
cool. The temple here kind of looks pretty
戦争
cool.
の時を超え、サンクチュアリに全てのゴールドクロスが
I was
結集
hovering.
した瞬間だった。3人はアイオロスの死を悼みつつも陣馬級へと乗り込んだ。
So this is basically all of the soul of Aeolus.
サジタリアスのゴールドクロス。
そうか。さっきこの陣馬級へ入っていった光はこのゴールドクロスだったんだ。
サジタリアスのクロスが動いている。
まるで聖夜を狙っているかのようだ。聖夜、危ない。
Seiya, look out!
これは
どうやらアイオロス
Aeolus must have left these words behind. Shoot Seiya.
よかった。無事に天下突きを抜けてきたんだ。
サジタリアスのゴールドクロスは
That would be funny. I can see that happening like a sketch
壁に刻まれた
or like a
この衣装
parody
を
of
見せ
some
ようと
sort.
したようだな。
ここを訪れし少年たちよ。
君たちアテナ
By the way, I think you can see this message
俺たちが
in next dimension.
ずっと待っていてくれたんだ。
Like I believe that was a
いつ来るかわ
point.
からない俺たちは
like it's sort of with its cosmos transcended time or something like that. I actually have to go and read that back.
あのわずかな遺書から伝わってくる。
アイオラス、今ここで改めて誓う。アテナ、
I will always keep Athena safe. No matter what happens, none of us can die. Amidst all the stars in the galaxy, we are born and raised the same time. We are brothers, forged by blood. You're also just brothers, but I guess that was taken out of the manga. Okay, it's Shura. No, yeah, Shura, Camus again, or for the first time, and Aphrodite. So we on the home stretch here. Seiya and friends reached the palace of Capricorn. However, they found no sign of the gold saint. But they hurried their way through. They were caught unaware. It was a gold saint Capricorn Shura with a powerful earth-splitting chop. He separated them from the others. You're Capricorn Shura, guardian of the palace of Capricorn. Now Capricorn has a pretty good voice in the dub. I like his voice. It kind of reminds me of Piccolo's. His horns are so weird. There's no way he could have jumped that with the speed of light. Helios dared to make an attempt on Athena's life. I granted him divine punishment. アイオラスが命に変えて守った赤ん坊こそお前が宙を尽くしているアテナその人だったんだぞバカアテナはこのサンクチュアリにおられるのだイエスいた嘘をつくなだがお前はアテナの姿を見たことがあるのかそれは黙れWho has read Seiya Origins and kind of know that backstory? Thinking about that manga finished with a big bang attack. That's what they call it here. Thinking about that, the side story content reminds me that, at least in one translation, Shura referred to himself as a samurai. Hey Gemini, Kanan. I just noticed that's how you say that name. How you doing? You about to get dragged. Oh yeah. I think dragon might be my favorite to control. Something so natural and flowing about his techniques. What do y'all think of the music in this game? Because to me, it sounds like something I would hear in like a Mega Man game. Oh, he's getting desperate. Oh yeah. Yeah, just a little bit generic. Which is disappointing because it's Saint Seiya, and Saint Seiya has amazing music. Like, the music in Saint Seiya Tencent, that mobile game, is amazing. Like, they have some remixes that rival the original, in my opinion. You got a little one dragon. You got a title Capricorn. Pathetic. What a childish move. Okay, we all know your weird jumping stone counter-attack move. You have no right to judge anybody for their attacks. I'm reminded how much I like how the Capricorn in Next Dimension, his laser slashes look like rainbows. Did I say laser slashes? I meant sword slashes. Old master, I am sorry for breaking my word, but I must pull Phoenix Iki. Even though I'm not immortal, I must sacrifice my life. Even if you cut me from limb to limb, I still won't die alone. I almost read that as wound to wound. Cosmos gauge recovered 30%, HP down 10. He chops your arm off, but we can't do that in this. We can't do that in this game. Alio and Shura with Dunamis in the classic. That would be amazing. You know what? Imagine if this still happened, but not only did he give Dragon the Libra Cloth, give Dragon the Excalibur, but also granted him Dunamis. That would be amazing. By the way, I just beat his ass. He got really lazy. The fruits of training. Now it's time for you to die with me, Shura. Right. This move. Maybe space should be an unlockable level. Honestly, I'd be surprised if the Bronsates didn't get Dunamis in Episode G Requiem. There is no way they're beating Aeolus without it. Honestly, there's a good chance they will. Get Dunamis. And it would be really, really cool if somehow, like, they got the Dunamis from defeating, like, resurrected titans or something like that.
アイオルス、シリウ、お前は死んではならん。お前のような男こそ生き抜いて、これからもアテナのために戦わなければならないのだ。だがもう遅いようだ。
But it is too late.
間もなく俺たち
Soon
の
our
体は
bodies will burn to ashes.
俺たちのコスモ
Our
は
cosmos will float forever throughout the universe.
これからはせめて
I can only hope.
せめて星となってアテナを
I
守
hope
る
we can protect Athena from this. Right,
シリウよ。
Seiya.
このコスモは
シリウ、
すべてのコスモを燃やし尽くし空に消えたシリウ。聖夜たちは友の死を乗り越え先へと進む。欧米宮を守護するのは氷河の死ともいえる
The
存在。
guardian of the palace of
そ
Aquarius.
してその優しさゆえ天秤級に落ちた氷河をゴールの棺に封じ込めたアクエリアスのゴールドセイント
Now
神歌。
From the schedule of episode G Requiem,
限りなく
it seems to
絶対の
be
時を操る神。
a monthly series
ここまで来てしまった
that
氷河を
drops
静かに見つめ
like
て
in the middle of the month or at the last Monday of every month. That seems to be schedule of episode G Requiem.
誰にも邪魔されたくない。たとえお前たちにもだ。
So I still really wish that it was a bi-weekly
いや、
manga.
もはや何も言うまい。
I understand Legend of the Sanctuary. Kenu's had a shoulder cannon.
とても例の言葉で
I
は
actually
言い
haven't
尽くせ
watched that movie yet. Did he have a real shoulder cannon?
セイントとして行動で示します。
Cause that'd be redonkulous.
すべてをぶつけて。よく。ならば私もすべてをもってお前に答えよう。来い、氷河。
Ooh. I guess at some point I had to sit down and watch that movie. You know, I don't even have to watch it. I just watch clips. Achieve at least rank A. Don't let your opponent use Big Bang. Dance, Cygnus. Fight me if you die. If you dare. Oh snap.
フリージング、これはあなたを倒す。私もすべてを持ってお前に。今度こそ
Oh, I
確
don't
実
think
に
I'm
葬っ
getting
てや
A
る。
here. Shit. Oh, the range is crazy. Yes, I can kind of tell his range and how quick his moves are. You can really tell that he's kind of broken. Booyah! Oh, that was the wrong time to do that. Stop spamming, you asshole. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, here we... Let's try this again. I try to play a bit more defensive. It's not like you to give up. Stand up.
の氷河に敗北があると思うか。はいともはや戦闘には耐えられる。
Here's why defensive won't work. Because he doesn't attack with punches. He attacks completely with super attacks. So all I can do is just get up close. Anything else gonna have me mess up. Shit.
天秤球でもその身をもってほしい。お前のトークでは私は倒せん。真のトークである絶対霊度を身につけていないお前に勝ち目はない。絶対霊度とは何だ。答えるよう絶対霊度の真髄を物質の原子すべてそうだ破壊の根本は原子。
This is pretty accurate to online battle. Okay, I remember that.
お前はどう思う？私の位まで闘気を高めることはできる。お前が私に戦いを挑んだところ、こうなることは目に見えていた。勝負は終わっています。その程度か。それだけだ。
Die, please. He's not gonna die for that. They put me in the game.
ここまで高まっている。
Yo, I did it.
みんなクールでして敵を撃つ。
What's colder than cold? Ice cold. Mother. Oof. What a mother's boy. Achieve at least. Well. Well, not too bad. You should have stayed your ass in that coffin.
真の闘気というものをお前に教えてやる。完全なる敗北を悟り、再びこの闘気によって死すべし氷河オーロラエクスキューション。
Shooting in the hell would be giving me weird incest vibes in Assassin and the anime.
もう一度氷の棺をくれてやる。このフリージングコフィンをな。
Oh right, that dang, he got frozen again. Not this time, biatch. But oh yeah, the character did call Shion Mummy. Every now and then, even I forget that the characters are blood related. And even Sayori is like their adopted niece, would it be?
この氷河の闘気が絶対0度までいかなくても、あなたの位まで高めてみせると、そしてあなたを倒すと。
Oh boy, I'm not going to achieve A rank, I can tell you that right now, but I don't have cloth. Only choice is to take the fight to him. That's all you can do.
でも私を倒すことはできん。ゴールドクロスは絶対レードでなければ攻撃し、ゴールドクロスをまとっている以上、それなりの根気で私を倒すことはできんのだ。
I'm doing well.
あなたが俺に教えてくれました。一度戦いが始まったのなら、僕なら途中でセンスを曲げることなく、最強の立場で戦い抜く。
Keep his ass in the corner. And be the master of the dash. Damn it. Ooh, just when I thought I had the upper hand. I gotta win. This would be like blowing a 3-1 lead. No. 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 Oh my god. Oh.
どうしたのです。諦めるなんてあなたらしくないではありませんか。立ち上がるのです。あなたには
Can you guys hear Sayori
残っているではありませんか。
through my remote?
あなたは
For half a second I thought it was perfect. Come on, fuck you. Shit. Oh shit. How do you know it's gonna jump? Oh, do we cancel each other out there? Shit. I'm slowly getting the hang of it.
諦めるなんてあなたらしくないではありませんか。立ち上がるのです。あなたにはまだ命が残っているではありませんか。諦めてはいけません。
I didn't make it. I got it. Okay.
それでも私を倒すことはできん。ゴールドクロスは絶対レースでなければ凍結し、私がゴールドクロスを守ってで私を倒すことはできんのだ。あなたが俺に教えてくれました。一度戦いが始まった。
Yeah, it's the mini game is a callback to the old game, but with infinite continues either way, it really does serve no purpose. What they should have done is like made it so it gives you a bonus or something like that. Yo, I called him. Eat it.
お前は本当に絶対レードのトロフィーをというのか。ダイヤモンドダストオーロラサンダー追いついてるヒョウガ。お前は神をもしろむ絶対レードのトロフィーダイヤモンドダスト
Spam time.
オーロラサンダーお前にはそのトロフィーを許す決め技がないのだ。今度こそ確実に葬ってやるぞ。
Oh, come on. Yo, I did it. Holy crap. Yes, yes, your mother. She'd be quite disappointed. This guy, he's launching force on the same level as I, yet he is unconscious. Right, Saints can sort of fight without consciousness. Or rather, the Bronze Saints can, because the Goat Saints are very surprised by this. Everybody's pulling a Rock Lee. Speaking of Naruto, I noticed that the running here is the Naruto run. So I guess this anime probably had it a bit before Naruto. Or maybe not. It was depends on when it was implemented.
Seiya! 今、氷河のコスモが僕たちにさよならを。
振り返ったよ、シュン。行こう。総魚球はもう目の前だ。
Did he do his Hyoga? Didn't he do his Aurora first? I don't know. Or rather, take the stance. Not sure. You withstood my Aurora extinction move. You even made your own. Oh, so I'm going to take a guess and say that this game does treat Camus as his master. Yeah, the Crystal Saint is nowhere to be found. A fine character, but he just can't fit in. Oh yeah, it definitely... Omega definitely wanted to be like a modern type shonen. Even Haruto just has that look of a Naruto character.
あなたは命をかけた。俺を絶対0度まで導いてくれたのです。あなたから受けた数々のことは決して忘れない。ありがとう。
Thank you, Camus. My, yeah, so it does treat him as his true master. Crystal Saint is wonderful, but he's a wonderful character that just sticks a bit of a stick in the flow of the story. I wonder if he's playable. Then again, nothing probably nothing post Sanctuary arc is probably playable in this game. Let me ask you guys, what spin-off characters would you like here?
その美しさは88のセイントの中でも随一と言われる天と地の狭間に輝きを誇る美の戦士魚座ピスケスのアフロディーテ。彼こそ旬をセイントに育てた恩師を倒した男だった。
ちょっと通らせてもらうぜ。ピスケスのゴールドセイント。
Would you pick Kronos over any other Titans? I have you appointed now. It's about to be a gunfight. We're about to go to war. My goodness, is his armor pink? I think it's the chrome look that this game has that makes it look more pink. Okay, that's another question. Do you guys like the chrome sort of brownish gold look on gold cloth, or do you rather like just straight up yellow? You prefer to have more Titans? Yes. Maybe one of these days. I know they just allowed Lost Canvas characters in some of the mobile games. They technically have Seiya Saints. They have the name of Seiya Saints, but they don't technically have the characters. Yeah, I prefer the chrome look as well. Oh, wow, there's a delay on that. Okay, Shun has a nice, he has a slow pullback, but he got some good range. Like, his range is better than what you might even think by looking at it. Like, you're not gonna escape this. And the range is wide as well. Yondo! Bitch! Oh. And you prefer the yellow Easter Canaan? I understand. Oh crap. Begone thought. Unpopular opinion, Seiya X Milo was better and more fleshed out ship than the random sudden Sayori Seiya. I wouldn't say it's random, more like it's just two characters that have seen each other much more throughout the series and just sort of built a connection that way. But I do understand, though we just don't see Meho anymore. You can kind of assume that Seiya on his off time is just chilling with her in the orphanages. Orphanage. Alright, what's your powers? I can drop planets on people. I can send people to limbo. I can remove sentences, alright, and you throw plants. Oh wait, throw puddles. Well, we all need a rose boy. Is there a rose character trope older than Pisces, aside from any other Kurumada works? Because it's him, and then there's I forgot the character's name from Yu Yu Hakusho. Meiho, I think you do see Meiho here and there in the manga, but yeah, you just never see June again. There always has to be one pretty boy, yes. And what's a pretty boy among pretty boys? And you like Seiya X Seiya. That's a good ship. With win with at least 50% of your HP gauge left, alright. Now feel my true power. Beware of my overalls. Take it. Oh wow, his whole entire moveset changed. I don't think it's the same as this chain that he somehow has. That comes out of... What the hell does this chain come out of now? It comes out of his hand like Scorpion. True enough, Seiya has a too many. Oh wait, Seiya has a ton of pretty boys. Well, I guess that is somewhat what separates this shonen from others. This is probably a decade or so before, this decade or so after characters were just huge, muscle-bound, and unstoppable types. Take this, the most dangerous attack a ghost saint could have. Mosquito Rose. Give it up. Stop it. Aphrodite, I told you my stream can change infinitely as my cosmos rises. Mostly because it was on stream. Yes, indeed. It was actually like $11, and I had to get it eventually. Nah, my Rose can deal with it. Oh yeah, I guess you guys might as well buy it if you haven't. It's like $12 on PSN.
間もなく君も
I wonder how many people like pick this game up randomly. My first exposure to the series was Hades OVA, and I was confused as F. I bet. Cause you're getting into it not having any idea who these characters are. And what's all this about Hades and Athena? A person that watches my channel a lot says he got introduced to this in this series from the movie Saint Seiya Legend of the Crimson Youth. That would be Abel, the son of Zeus. And that's a good movie right there. I picked it up randomly when the gameplay reminded me of Naruto Storm games. Yes, that is kind of that blueprint right here. This sort of based off of some of those Naruto Storm games with a twist. Well, it's actually based off the Mushu style game, then sort of reformed into Naruto style. Cost effective. That's what you can say about Namco Bandai. They're cost effective. And before Naruto, there was some of my favorite games, Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi. And that's how you got exposed to the series.
今の教皇はやはりなんだこのコスモ
You saw it. The voice went up a butt. A goat saint. This Cosmo is ominous. Okay, unless I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, we're fighting the spam another dimension Hollow Saga in a fight I'm 90% sure never happened in anime or manga. But I guess they had to introduce Marin some way. No way, Marin shows up in Asgard. Oh, come on. Yeah. Well, she feels good. Of course. Ego toe flash. Shit. Eat it. What the heck was that? You know what? There's a wrestler named Naomi that does a move kind of like this, but wait. Kind of like this, but she uses her butt to hit people. Shit. Come on. Fuck me. Yo, eat it. Not done yet, huh? Eat it. Oh yeah. Astral projection while using his cloth. So it's like some kind of next level telekinesis in a way. Yes, no Pope outfit. It's still kind of amusing just how naturally evil the Pope outfit looks. Like, it looks really cool with the mask, but it just screams evil, dominant villain. With all mods, yeah, I bet they are mods. It's 2 more to go. And then it would be off to the, what is it? Asgardian arc. But really, proper Saga is way worse because he spams falling giant rocks at you. I can't wait. I can't believe Camos lost when he was cross mapping dragons in episode G. But I have no power. I must have inhaled what Demon Rose pollen. And thus Seiya was saved by the power of girl power? He was saved by girl power? Yes, all he needed was a woman's touch. See, all we need is a strong woman to help us through these times. This image really saves a lot right here. Why don't you walk around the poison flower or just blow it away? That's a great question. And like, they only seem to think about it every so often when the plot demands it. But there literally is nothing stopping them from blowing the flowers away or just going up those rocks. Yeah, I know you need Marin to do the only major thing she ever do in this series, pretty much. I confuse her with Cheyenne sometimes. But yeah, you see Cheyenne in putting in work in Poseidon arc. Everyone was at their best in Poseidon arc. Though I guess Marin might have been the one to... Oh, there's Cheyenne. How you doing? It's sort of weird, like, I think the Asgard arc really hurt. Well, here's the thing, I think Asgard arc really slowed down and almost, I think, they say canceled the series, but when we got the Poseidon arc, that's when it kinda shot back up, I believe, in popularity. And now finally Saga. And for some reason, there's a really long gap between the Poseidon arc and then the Hades arc. Like I'm pretty sure the manga... Yeah, the manga was done for a while.
沙織をアテナを救うことができるのか。
For whatever reason, they just took their time creating the anime.
お前が教皇か。
せい、
It could be Hades' arc.
ここまでたどり着けた。
I think Poseidon arc was like the rebirth. Saint Seiya had a bunch of rebirths in popularity,
アテナのせいに
like with the Poseidon arc, somewhat with the Hades arc, and then sort of with Lost Canvas. Well, internationally,
せい、
the Lost Canvas
私の力が
boosted its
アテナの
popularity.
胸に刺さった矢を
Japan, I think not at all. I think like not at all in Japan.
見逃れはさせないぞ。
聞きたまえせい。この教皇の魔を
Yeah,
解けた新しい
Hades arc came out in like the 2000s. Yeah,
アテナの巨像が立った
it was a really, really long time. I think the Hades arc might be the longest gap between the anime and the manga.
左手には盾を持っていた
No, I mean between the two animes. But on the bright side of that, it did lead to
そして
it having some pretty good art and animation between
そ
there.
の盾こそがアテナの命を救う力があるのだ。だから
Yeah, Tencent is kind of bringing Saints. Oh yeah, and Tencent is also really kind of helping the franchise in both China, a lot in China, and France.
教皇、大丈夫か。
私に構わず早く行くんだ。せいや。
ああ、盾を取ったらすぐに戻ってくるからな。
Yes, it's still obscure here, but it is having a slow growth. And it's available for everyone to watch on Netflix.
教皇の髪の毛の色が変わった。まるで神が悪魔に変身したようだ。
The reason he doesn't have the poke claws is because Saga doesn't wear anything under there. Actually, that's actually a pretty good. That's actually very possible. Because we don't see Saga wearing pants or any kind of clothes. It's the poke claws, or he's naked. there's a good point.
本当のお前の姿はどっちだ。
小僧、お前などに何も分かりはしない。
I'm gonna push the Saint Seiya agenda till I perish. Here, brother, here. Oh.
愛を持った少年の目が力を私のもの。天界の全大会の個性を抑え、霊界のパワースタイルを抑えた。世界地上の支配者となるのだ。
Bitch. Okay, that was a bad move.
これ以上お前をいたぶるのも面倒。大会の命のものを完全に見捨て
Spam till you die. The broken thing about Galaxy Explosion that it can actually bypass your block. I'm not gonna win this. Oh, that combo right there came from the anime. He beat the crap out of Mickey.
せいや、どうしたの？
Saga looks like he just took a crucial deep to the face.
あなたは希望。こ
Oh
の地
shit.
上に生きる
There's no reason to do this, but why not?
今こそ燃え上がる俺のコスモよ。
はい、
俺はまだ完全に倒れちゃいない。
なんだ誰と話しているんだ。
Oh yeah.
私が聖夜に圧倒されているというこの強烈なコスト。
俺の五感が全て失われたとしてもまだ命の炎は燃えている。俺のコストこれを出せるんだ。五感の全てが失われようと燃えろ。俺のコストよ、この命ありかにお前を倒す。ペガサス決してまだまだペガサス
これ以上お前を見たぶるのも面倒。完全に消してやるよ。
まだ死ねない。アテナを救うまで。
Slippery bastard.
もがいている様は哀れだな。やはり人思いに殺してやった方が情けというものだ。なんという男だ。
Oh, and you have it. And a crush from hell. What? I just missed what you said. Well, maybe he just sort of beats the shit out of Seiya and removes his senses. Well, maybe again, Iki? Fun fact about 7 cents. You can really easily combo into your Big Bang with this game. Yeah, I need to learn to master that. 7 cents, then bam with Big Bang. The unstoppable combo. Look at that glowing aura. Huh? Who dares disturb me? It is I, Phoenix Iki. You died along with Shaka. Sorry to disappoint, but Shaka and Mu brought me back to the sanctuary once more. You won, but you didn't. You know, I still wish these games did what the Dragon Ball Tenkaichi games did. Way in the back is when you're in a fight where you lose, you play as the villain. That just makes sense. Oh, I missed all those explosions. That was beautiful, in fact. Son of a gun. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna need to learn how to combo Snipe Sense. 7 cents and Big Bang. I completely missed it there and wasted it. Phoenix! In Asgard you play as Sigmund. Oh, that's cool. I never actually finished the Asgard arc in the anime, so I don't really know those characters and it's really evil villains or not. The Asgard arc is really, really long. It might be the longest arc in the series, so I can understand. Oh yeah. I'll say the Asgard arc for tomorrow. No, online I did actually. Well, I didn't look it up, but I found the correct way that people say Asgard in their native tongue it was supposed to sound like, but it would be extremely difficult in an American tongue. Galaxion! Explosion! They definitely broke the budget with that, didn't they? They're not villains, but enemies for the Saints. You can say that about a lot of Saint Seiya villains, a lot of Saint Seiya antagonists. But it's starting to fade too. Yeah, the flame of my cosmos is about to disappear. But I can't die yet. I must turn Aegis shield turn shield towards Seiya. Not a prep talk. Legit Assassino. How are you doing, my old friend Assassin? Like Poseidon is a villain considering he wants to flood the entire world for reasons. The anime kind of makes it so he's just particularly upset that Athena turned him down. The reason is more or less he wants to destroy human life in the world and protect the Earth. I think of him as an evil Captain Planet in a way. Pegasus is glowing. He's turning all flavors of Super Saiyan. What's up, bro? Their voices echo throughout. They're giving me courage and strength. Saga, this is the end. Yes, more or less. Well, at least that's how it happened in the anime. You finally got Triple S? Can you remind me what that means? I kind of forgot. The epic battle commences. Oh, and he walked right into it. Oh, and the grin. He can't keep doing this. Oh, oh, the highest ranked moves. Sorry, I knew it was something like that. Well, I'm proud of you. You've come a long way. And he did it again. Oh, can he end it? Destroyed. Easy work. Oh. Keep a lookout. I am. Attack won't work on the sanctuaries. Ugh. Technically, it's technique, not tack. The final boss in Sanctuary battle is pretty weird because Saga actually reverts to his good self, and then you fight him. Hey, look at that! I got all the things I wasn't even trying. I was just really good. I'm guessing you spend the coins on alternate costumes or whatever. I finally beat Gemini Saga. I beat the source of all his evil. Good Saga just wants to be punched in the face for being evil. What's the word for that? Is it exhibitionist? Nihilist, perhaps? Athena. But we fully accept you, Athena, as a true Athena from the old master, the soldiers' sanctuary. Take that, evil ghost, or Ares, or whatever. Exactly. Let's go to the summit of the sanctuary. He's all good and pure now. Cain would never.
そうだったのですね。彼に感謝しなくて、こうして最後にあなたにお詫びを申し上げることができ。最後。
Take that. Oh, he used that instead of his fist here. I was not expecting to be forgiven for this, because of this. It only took 50% of our top warriors dying for everyone to realize I'm the goddess you serve. We took a lot of L's that day, Athena's army. All because of the evil goddess Kerr. She really had a good plan there. That evil goddess Kerr. Thank you, Seiya. Camu's death actually is pretty sad because he literally only died for Hyoga's to development, while the other dead ones kind of deserved. Yeah, poor Camus. He died for his student. You can now purchase assisted praise into the so unlock some stuff. You got title GodCloth. Always nice to get unlockables. And there is the Sanctuary arc, guys. Poor Isaac. Yeah, it was. Isaac is kind of sad. A lot of people around Hyuga seem to meet a pretty sad end. So when you think about it that way, Hyuga, he's pretty tragic. He got it almost as, he probably might have it worse than Iki actually, because Iki still has Shun. Hyuga has nothing, nothing but a dying mom. Anyways, it's an hour and 40 minutes. Thank you all for coming. Please remember to like, and if for some odd reason you haven't subscribed, do that. Thank you for coming, and I'll be doing Asgardian arc tomorrow. Thank you, and see you guys later.